Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Brandon. One of my little daily vlogs here. I'm gonna try to start doing these vlogs just a little bit more, so I can keep you guys up to speed with the content and everything that I'm coming out with, what I'm gonna be doing. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel. You guys have been a terrific help. You guys have been bringing the questions. You've been liking the videos. You've been asking questions, so I really appreciate it. That's what it's all about. And I try to get in there as much as I can to answer any questions that you guys may have. So keep the questions coming. Probably at the end of this video, I'm going to read a few questions and try to answer those and give pretty much my opinion on what's going on. So without further ado, what you guys came here for. So as you guys know, I have a lot of lenses: 70 to 200, 24 to 70, 135, 85, 85. I have a bunch of glass. So recently I've been doing a lot of reviews, I've been doing a lot of photography, and I've been going through my lenses, seeing, you know, what is working for me. Everybody has their own personal preferences and what's working for them. So recently, as you guys know, I did an unboxing. If you didn't get that, you can go to my channel and look at that unboxing of the 85mm 1.4 Sigma ART. I did my last shoot with it, and it was outstanding. I can't tell you how much compared to the 85mm 1.2 L2 that I have, that you guys all know that I shoot with a lot. I mean, it was just totally different, from CA or chromatic aberration to vignetting, to everything that I was getting, and I had to adjust and fix in post with the 85 1.2. The 85 1.4 Sigma ART is just phenomenal. It's sharp, it's clean, and it's fast. I really loved it. I really love it. For a while I was actually debating on whether I was going to keep my 85 1.2 and keep my 85 1.4, but I went ahead and sold it. I'm sorry if you guys hit me up looking for it. And I also sold my 135 f2. Why did I sell my 135 f2? It's an amazing lens. I can't say a lot. I had no problems with the 135 f2. There was a few minute things that I had a problem with when it came to focusing and hunting just a little bit, but I mean, overall I can't really say too much about it. So why did I do that? Well, Sigma has been coming out with some amazing lenses. Now, some of you guys are not really big on third-party lenses, all right? I don't really consider Sigma a third party. I just don't, but of course they actually are. But their lenses are phenomenal. Their art series is just, I mean, it's changing the game. So as you guys know, on a lot of my videos, I shoot with my 20mm f1.4. This is all of the ultra wide angle that I need. A lot of renowned photographers like Jason Lanier and a lot of my other people actually who understands this lens shoots with this lens in wide angle, and to have 20mm at f1.4 and still get a shallow depth of field is amazing. If you haven't saw my work with the 20mm f1.4, you can look up one of my classy shoots or look up a recent video that I did with a model named Kayla, and it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. And to get that shallow depth of field at f1.4 at 20mm is astounding. Like, I don't understand why. So this is my, I absolutely love this lens, and it's all the ultra that I need. I really don't need a zoom lens. But Sigma has another one that I just found out that they have. Sigma has a 12 to 24 ART ultra wide angle. And I'm thinking about picking that one up too. If I do, I'll let you guys know. But I want to just make sure I get all my ranges covered. And that it's a f4. It's a 12 to 24 f4. And it's an art lens. So I might be picking that one up also. We'll see. So as you guys know, I have the 20mm f1.4, and on my last one I have the 85mm f1.4 Sigma ART lenses. So now what I want to show you guys is my new boot. And I don't rent lenses. I'm sorry. Renting lenses is okay for some people that want to test them and everything. I think there's enough reviews on the whole wide world web and YouTube to get an idea about how a lens performs. That's just me. Everybody has their own opinion. Some people want to get it and rent it, but when you have a company like Sigma, who has brought you quality, sharp, astounding glass over and over and over and over, I really don't think I need to really test it. I mean, that's just me. So the reason why I gave up my 135 f2 is because I have now the Sigma 135/1.8 ART lens. Yes, this is going to make my third ART lens. What am I doing? I am going, if you haven't checked now, or if you don't know yet, I am completely going ART across the board. That's right. I haven't found really a lens yet that gives you the quality or the sharpness of an ART lens. There's a reason why they have an ART series. It is amazing. So even though the Sigma ART is about, let me see, you can brand new, the F135 f2 from Canon is about $9.99. The Sigma ART 135 is about $13.99, so it's about a $400 difference. Some people may argue the fact, well, you don't need it. It's pretty much you're going to get the same results and a lot of different things. The 135 f2 is an older lens, and it performs amazingly, but I think I want newer technology. The Sigma ART lenses are newer technology. Okay, it has the capabilities of the new series lens is mind-blowing. So it's okay to have older lenses and everything, but sometimes you just need new technology. Okay, and that's pretty much what it's about. But this lens is, this lineup is phenomenal. So after I purchased, I now have the 135/1.8. I think the next one I'm going to trade in my 35mm L lens that I have from Canon, and I'm going to get the 35mm ART lens also. And then from there, I probably, like I said before, I'm going to pick up the 12-24. So I'm just going to unbox this bad boy, and I'm probably just going to zoom through all this stuff right now. And holy crap. Well, we got a lens hood. Alright. Wow. So, here you go. Just let you guys show. Some people don't believe you sometimes. It's crazy. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus. Right now I'm using facial tracking, so there we go. Okay, there we go. So anyway, whatever. This is the 135/1.8. Now, compared to the 85/1.8. No, 85/1.4. Let's see if I can stand up. There it is. 135, 85. As you can see, the 85, let me see if I can line them up. That's about how much more the 85 is compared to the 135. The 85 is still a beast over the 135. Can you believe it? It's crazy. So, 85mm, 35mm, 135mm. This is, oh man, it's so clean. So here we have the we have your manual focus and your autofocus. This is crazy. This is a 82mm filter on the 135. The 85/1.4 is a 86mm. All right. So if you're looking for ND filters, which I'm probably going to look for my 85/1.4, it's really hard to find the 86. I found a lot of 82 filters, but kind of hard to find the 86 ND filters. I need to like getting at least a 0.6 or 0.9 ND filter. If you don't know the difference, the 0.6 is like a 2-stop ND filter, 0.9 is 3-stop filter. So if you guys want more information on ND filters and how to balance that with ambient light using high-speed sync, all of that stuff, I'm an open book. I love helping out. So in the future, I'm probably going to come out with a few videos just to kind of give you guys a more in-depth look about how those things work. Some people hit on them a lot, but some people don't really break it down Barney style, and that's what I'm about, because I like breaking things down Barney style to a way that everybody can understand it. So this thing looks amazing. Here's your front element. It's, look at all that glass. Hold on, let me take off the back. I can't get this. There we go, whatever. Whoa, there it is. So the 135 F1.8. So the good thing is today I have a photo shoot to do today also, and I plan on incorporating, and it has weather sealing. What? That's what I'm talking about. So I got a photo shoot to do today. I hope to incorporate the 135/1.8 ART today, later on. So I'll be posting pictures of that. Follow me on IG at Brandon Cole Photography. You can find me on Facebook, Brandon Cole or Brandon Cole Photography, or facebook.com/Brandon Cole Photography. You can find me YouTube channel, Brandon Cole Photography, whatever. But keep those questions and things coming. Oh, and I had some people asked me a few questions. I'm going to read from just a few people. Okay. So Dina posted a question on my YouTube channel, and she was asking, what do you think about Canon's direction? What do you think will come out next? Do you think they will sink under the umbrella of Sony? Okay, so I really don't want to get into this whole Sony versus Canon battle. All right, I'm probably gonna come out with another video to kind of give my opinion and my background on Canon versus Sony. All right, and in anything that we do, there's always two heavyweights. Everything in the cell phone world, you have Samsung and you have Apple. In another world, you have, I don't know, there's always two heavyweights. In this world, we have really Canon versus Sony. Now, yeah, you have Fuji and you have, you know, all these other companies, but we're talking about the heavyweights, the two people that you're gonna go to. As you guys know, I shoot with the 5D Mark IV. I think the 5D Mark IV is the absolute best camera in the world right now. I think they are. I love the touchscreen. I like the 4K, even though we have to render an MJPEG. I love the 4K. I love it's 30 megapixels. It's not too low. It's not a 20 or 24, but it's also not a 4250. It's like that middle. It's like the cream of the crop. It's like that balance. And I absolutely love it. I love the color rendering. I've compared the color rendering of the 5D Mark IV to a line of Sony cameras and other cameras, and I don't think there's not another camera that produces the quality and the colors of the 5D Mark IV. I just really don't. If I've used them all, I've shot all with them. I play with all with them. I play with all of them. But that's just me. I was actually one of those people who was probably going to go to Sony, but I can't stand their menu. Now, I am a tech guy, so yeah, I'll probably get one and stay up with it and play with it all night and go through all the menus and ooh-ah. But with my 5D Mark IV, I am able to adjust my buttons, program my buttons. I can play with my AI focus. I can play with my AI servo. If somebody's running and I'm in one shot, I can hit a button real quick and already be in, you know, AI servo. I like Canon because I know the menus like the back of my hand. I know the settings, and I like this. It's what works for me, and I am going to stick with pretty much what works for me until they come out with something amazing that is just going to kill the 5D Mark IV and Canon completely. I'm going to stay Canon, of course. So if you shoot Canon, if you have any Canon questions, evaluative metering, your metering modes, your any kind of thing, send me a message. I'll be glad to answer it. I'm very vast in the whole Canon issue and menu and everything. What about Canon's direction? I think Canon is going to release a really good camera here in the next few months. There's going to be a message. A lot of people think it's going to be the 6D Mark II. I think the 6D Mark II is going to be a really, really good camera. Probably is going to be around about a 24 to 30 megapixel camera. Probably going to stay in the 24 megapixel range, just because of its predecessor. I think they might bring in articulated screen, might bring in 4K, and a lot of different other features. I think they might go ahead and add the dual autofocusing system to it. As you know, Canon only has two cameras right now in their lineup that have dual autofocus. That is the 80D, which is what I'm shooting you guys with because I use the 80D also. It is the fabulous APC camera. I don't think there's any crop sensor camera right now, minus the 4K, because 80D doesn't have 4K, that is better than the 80D. I can do photo shoots with it, and it's absolutely fabulous. The dual autofocus just blows everything away. Right now I'm using face tracking, so I absolutely love it. But the 6D Mark II, yeah, I think it'll have an articulating screen. I think it's gonna have, I think they might bring in 4K. I think they might do a few other things. I think they might adjust the menus a little bit. I think they might bring in a little bit more focusing points. So we just have to sit and wait and see. But when I think of Canon versus Sony, I think of quality and I think of quantity. That's the way I look at them. I think Sony brings in a lot of ooh ah. I really do. They bring in a lot of ooh ah. That's about it. I mean, it's just like Apple versus Sony. Samsung bring in a lot of ooh ah, you know, with their phones and all the things that you can do. And I have a Samsung right here, and your pencil and everything. But Apple brings in quality. I really don't even like Apple, but they bring in quality products. Even though they don't change a lot of things from phone to phone, their products is spot on pretty much. Their customer service is absolutely amazing. I look at Canon and Sony the same way. So, Sony brings in a lot of ooh ah and features and everything. I'm not going to jump ship and go to a company just because they have a few different features or a few new features. I really don't care about eye autofocus. The only thing I really like that Sony has right now is the EVF, the electronic viewfinder. And a lot of my photographers, if you shoot high-speed sync using the EVF, is absolutely amazing because it allows you to see your image in real time. But not only that, not only seeing it in real time, it allows you to expose for your ambient light right there in your screen instead of taking a picture, looking at it, adjusting your flash, taking a picture, looking at it, adjusting your flash. That's the only thing really that I love about Sony, is that EVF. Now, if Canon was able to come out with the EVF for their Canon lineup, by far is going to shut the game down. It will shut everything down. But the EVF is the one thing that's keeping Sony really, really, really up there. But like I said, they come out with a lot of ooh-ah, and Canon sticks kind of to their crop, their cream of the crop, and what they know, and their products are quality. They give you quality stuff. They don't have batteries and overheating, and I haven't ever had a Sony, a Canon product that overheated and all that other stuff. So, I mean, that's just me. You can take it for what you want. I'm not here to dispute or debate with you. I'm telling you what I like and what I prefer as a photographer and the product that I bring you. So, as of right now, me and Canon, you guys are good with me. If you need anything from me, you know how to reach me. So anyway, I hope to give you guys some good information and some good quality today at this shoot. I'm going to probably try to incorporate this 135-1.8. It's going to be another urban shoot with my good friend Asia B. She was the one that did one of the smoke on my last one. So comment, like, and subscribe. You're not going to want to miss this shoot either. So if you guys have any questions or anything, leave me a message. I'll be sure to get with you because I love my followers and I try to answer everything you have. Alright, so until next time, learn your equipment, because when you learn your equipment, the sky is the limit. I'll see you next time.